Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. I am the Crypto Crow. We've got a lot to cover today, so I'm going to get right to it. A lot of big stuff on Cardano, Cosmos, Atom. There's some news going on about that. And we're going to do a couple of things today. First, we're going to look at Bitcoin currently trading on the weekly at 23,283. And this is after a wick to about 24 grand. I mean, it got to like 23.9. We still haven't seen this crossover. Probably won't for a couple weeks yet. What happens when it does, I don't know. Anything could happen at this point, but you can see that we've obviously a while back, early, like Monday the 2nd, we've broken above this trend line, which was basically a descending trend in Bitcoin's price, and we've been enjoying this little rally, but I still think it's short-lived. I still don't think this isn't a bull market reversal, in my opinion. I know there are a lot of people out there that want to believe otherwise, but that's just the way I see it. And we're going to know soon. I mean, by the end of February, I think we're going to have a pretty clear idea as to whether or not this is just going to go sideways for a year from here, and this is where we range out, or if this is just a bear market rally that's going to come to an end, and we could potentially see new lows. If not, we'll just see a higher low. But the jury's out. We'll have to wait and see. Also on Twitter, I posted a thing basically saying, hey, if you've got an NFT project, send one to this wallet and I'll take a look and see. And I've had a few send me some NFTs, which is actually kind of fun because I'm going to make this a regular thing. If you're not following me on Twitter, go follow me. If you run an NFT project, just send me one. It doesn't need to be the rarest or the best or anything, although that'd be cool. Just basically something to open my eyes to what new projects are out there, because I don't have the time to go out and search every NFT project. I had one person basically say, you should just spend more time in the community. Man, I've been around since 2017 and I do a lot of stuff for the community. I feel like I've helped build the Cardano community since 2017. I think I paid my dues. And if this is easier for me, and potentially beneficial, who knows? I mean, a lot of stuff could be crap, but it's definitely an interesting way of kind of discovering some of the new stuff that's coming out on Cardano and even some of the older stuff. So, and I'm seeing a handful. I'm not going to be able to go over all of them in this video. But I'm definitely seeing some interesting stuff. This is Thomas Caro. This looks like Mid-Journey art here, which is actually cool. I like Mid-Journey. A lot of meta keywords, and we've got their Twitter account, Wandering Stoic. So I'm assuming this is Mid-Journey art. It looks like it. I've been doing enough in Mid-Journey now to know like what Mid-Journey art looks like. And it's typically pretty high level stuff. But anyway, this is their TikTok. Let's take a look. I've spent the last 2 months collaborating with Wandering Stoic for the Petrichor collection. So interesting. That looks cool. I really dig that. I love art that has like setups like this. It's like my dream hacker setup or something. I'm trying to get Linux installed on an Acer 21X or X21, and Acer like locks you out of the BIOS to the point where they don't let you change anything, so I can't boot off a USB drive, and that's a real pain in the butt because I'm working on getting I want to install Kali Linux on my Big Boss rig because I don't use it for anything. I haven't in years. And I felt it's time. And honestly, I want to start doing some pen testing on my own network, just to learn, like nothing crazy. But anyway, but that looked kind of cool. There's some interesting stuff that's come in too that I don't know anything about. I got a blue ticket. Maybe you guys, and let me know in the comments below when I share some of this stuff. Like, what is it? Like, if you see something, you're like, oh, Crow got one of those. Because I clicked I went to the website and I'm like, I have no clue what this is. Legion of Ducks. This is universe25.io. And then if you go, it wants you to like, open it with your wallet and stuff. I want to see the community comment on these things and let me know, like, are these safe? What do you know? Because I'm not diving too deep into anything until I know how safe. Because I don't generally click on random websites and things. But let's see here. I've seen these before. Oh, they sent me 3 of these little aliens. These are cool. Full Martian. Oh, flat Martian. Those are actually cute. FML. Go figure. I like all the meta keywords. And keep in mind, SoBlocks did just get a big update. So now we've got light or dark theme now, and we're making some more adjustments. There's a lot of stuff happening with SoBlocks, and very soon we're going to have a built-in NFT, a Cardano NFT search engine, as well as an NFT marketplace, as well as a tokenizer. So you're going to be able to mint your own tokens and do, basically we're building a hub, a Cardano hub on SoBlocks. And I get this question a lot too. Where did SoBlocks come from? It's social blockchain. That's all it is. It's nothing crazy. It's not necessarily a brand name that I'm trying to build or anything. Maybe I should, but yeah, it's SoBlocks for social blockchain. That's all that really means. But I dig these little alien guys. They're pretty cute. Flat Martian, number 1796. Flats 69. I like how they have like a little bit of passive attitude. So I dig it. Flat Martian, number 4129. Now I'm assuming that when people send me these, they're not necessarily sending me like the best of the best or anything like that, which is totally cool. But it just gives me something to kind of check out. CNFT magazine. That's cool. It's a little animated video. I've been thinking about doing an NFT PDF comic book for Wargrim, to start building the story of like the Wargrim characters in the game I'm building. So yeah, we'll see. It's not easy. Where have I seen this one? I think I've seen Alien number 5780. That's pretty cool. I mean, that art is cool. Darth Vader-esque. Is this Darth Vader as an alien? He ends up on another planet or something. Zombie. Okay. 2022 zombie chains. Zombie Fight Club aliens. Listen, I dig this stuff. I think it's cool. I appreciate you guys sending me these. Of course, I've got some Charles Hoskinson ones. Chuckmate 1186. I really dig these. This is almost like Charles Hoskinson, Post Malone. I dig it. So check those out. Look them up if you like the art. These exist. I always tell people, grab NFTs because you like the art, you like the attitude, you like the project, not because you think you're going to get super rich off of it. This one, somebody made a comment to me about what this is. It's something about 36 weeks with spaces, Cardano NFT collection, white spaces, high quality PDF. I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look it up, but it's something about a 32-week process, and I'm not exactly sure. I don't know how rare any of these are. I don't know what that means, but it's interesting, and I'll probably dive a little bit deeper into that when I find out more. I've got my Murder of Crows. Obviously, I have one on here on this wallet because this is my play wallet, really. This is kind of like, if people want to tip me Cardano, there's a link in the description below. Basically, any of my play stuff, I use this wallet for. And it's just, keeps things easy. I've got my SoBlocks governance token on here. So this allows me, I'll be able to make voting, do, voting and things like that when that opens up for SoBlocks. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff. What's this one here? Cardano Yellow W. All right, so that's super basic, beyond basic. But you know what? You never know. You never really know, right? So anyway, that's pretty cool. I appreciate. Oh, here's one I didn't look at yet. Society number 8351. That is really cool, actually. I really like that. It almost reminds me of what's that cartoon? Is it Boondock Saints or Boondock something? The Boondocks. It's kind of what that reminds me of. That's pretty cool. Although he's got a droid phone. I mean, but anyway, yeah, that's cool. Thanks for sending me those. And I'm sure I'll probably end up touching back on some of these again in the future. I've got my cornucopious little sprinter jet thing, I'm a jig, which the cornucopious NFTs are fire. I mean, just flat out fire. And these, of course, unlock these vehicles in game when the time comes. I've got my large legendary land plot. This is one of the ones that I bought on the secondary market because I couldn't mint anything, because when you go to Cornucopias, when they're getting ready to do a drop for more land or other things, they're gone in like 30 seconds. So I'm never able to get anything like at mint. I have to go buy stuff on the secondary market. But I did buy my own mythic large, and I've got like 5 land NFTs, and I'm gonna have a custom dome as well, and it's all gonna, like, when I'm able to, believe you me, when they open it up to me, and I can start building in Cornucopia, start building my lands and properties and everything that I want to do, believe me, it's going to be a good time. Finally, I'll show this because I have no idea what it is. Fraction Estate token. FET is the utility token of the Fraction Estate marketplace platform. Fraction Estate. I've never heard of this. A new era of fractional ownership and decentralization of real estate. So I've actually thought about doing something like this, and I thought about doing something with my property in Puerto Rico. It's still being remodeled. I have a friend that's basically redoing all the bathrooms and doing a bunch of stuff to like modernize it a bit. And I thought about doing something like this, and then I thought, man, I just don't want to. I thought about like tokenizing the house and then like setting it up as an Airbnb with a management company and all of that, and then basically everybody sharing in the revenue. But there's so many legalities to that, and like when all is said and done, it just felt icky somehow. Like it could potentially do really well, make a lot of money, but I don't want the BS. I like things simple. I don't mind fighting for something. I don't mind working for something, but it's all of the legal ramifications or the regulatory, all of that stuff is just too messy and icky for me. And I just don't have the stomach for adventuring into something like that. But this could be cool. I don't know. Maybe it's something I'll check out a little bit. I'll go through the white paper, see what this is all about. I don't like the missing images of the team. That looks a little, I don't know if this is premature. Or if this is a brand new project or what. Revealing soon. So I'm assuming this is a brand new thing, but hey, they just got a free plug. All they did was send me a little NFT. Probably wasn't even worth very much. So I just like, it's fun thing. So, I spent a lot of time on that. All right. Maybe next time I'll just go over like 2 in a video. All right, Cardano can Cardano provide the support Cosmos needs to sustain its growth? This is 6 hours old. Cardano is planning to connect with the Cosmos ecosystem. Cosmos managed to register gains on its weekly charts by increasing its price by more than 2%, which that doesn't, a percentage of increase or decrease in price action that never really means that much to me. But Cosmos is a project that I was brought into a while back, years ago, when I was asked to review Kava. And I actually kind of liked it. I thought, you know what, this could be something, and it turned out to be a pretty big deal. And Cosmos is really working. It's exciting to see things moving so quickly in the Cardano ecosystem. Side chains are coming along, including Cosmos. Jed is launching soon. Hydra and Mithril are on schedule. Lace is almost out of beta, which I can't wait for, because honestly, Lace wallet looks beautiful, and I really cannot wait until this comes out of beta and I can start playing around with it myself. I'll probably end up making that my new play wallet for a while and see how things go before I maybe make it my primary, because I typically always just focus on Daedalus. Daedalus or NAMI is pretty much what seems to work pretty well. Tons of dApps are coming online. Interestingly, a look at Atom's on-chain metrics revealed that the above-mentioned development can further help the token go up on the charts. Negative sentiments around Atom decreased in the last few days. Cosmos remained in demand in the futures market as its Binance funding rate was consistently up. Moreover, the token's development activity went up over the last week, which looked like a promising sign as it reflected the increased efforts of the developers in improving the network. So that all looks good. I don't really care about bullish sentiment right now in terms of TA charts and things, because I just think that a lot of people are riding the wave and they're generating a lot of views and things with that, and that's fine, whatever. I'm in the ballpark of, I don't think that this whole bull thing is going to last. And, like I say, maybe we don't get a new low, but we're definitely going to get a pretty big reversal before I think we go sideways. The question is how bad? And I think February is going to be a very pivotal month. I think the first week of February is going to be a pretty big deal. I think we're going to get some tells on what's to be expected. And I'm just playing it by ear for right now. All I know is I'm building in the bear market. That's all that matters to me. Cardano founder, things are moving quickly. Tons of dApps are coming online. Charles Hoskinson has taken to Twitter to voice his excitement about the slew of advancements seen on the Cardano blockchain. According to the Cardano founder, things are moving so quickly that a ton of dApps might soon surface. And it's true. It's exciting to see things moving so quickly in the Cardano ecosystem. I already read that. IOG recently shared an update on its sidechains project, a new toolkit designed to usher in a new era of scalability for blockchains. As part of this project, World Mobile Token announced it was extending its collaboration with IOG, which has spanned more than 3 years, to work with the IOG sidechains project team. This hopes to fully integrate the World Mobile chain using Tendermint as a Cardano sidechain. World Mobile Token, folks, keep your eye on them, because that group, I was bullish on them a long time ago, and I still am. They are building, they are active, they are doing a lot of things, and I really don't think that their mission, there was a point where I kind of wondered in the back of my head, like, are these guys just coming up with some grandiose thing using their history and their abilities to try and create some BS token and, whatever? I don't think so. I think these guys are on a real mission, and I think that they're doing it. They're doing the damn thing. I really do. And, I don't know. I'm excited about World Mobile Token and where they're going in the future. And their name keeps popping up everywhere, which means that these guys are working. I mean, these guys are really, really working. According to Hoskinson, Hydra, a scalability solution that runs on Cardano, remains on schedule. Late last year, IOG stated in a blog post that 2023 will see new features, enhancements to the Hydra protocols and the use of Hydra for payments. We're going to touch on that a little bit. IOG recently inked a partnership with a blockchain and fintech consultancy firm, MLabs 10, to propose ways of handling auctions on Hydra. This will be big. Think of all of the applications out in the world that could benefit from being able to do auctions on the Cardano blockchain quickly and effectively, and I am all in. I cannot wait until I'm telling you, being able to run NFT auctions is going to be a big deal. I mean, all of this is big news. And I went to their Twitter because I wanted to follow them, and it turned out I was already following them. So apparently I already caught wind of these guys a while back. But MLab City, these guys are going to be helping to explore building and developing the auctions stuff on Hydra. Hydra for payments, introducing developer tooling to unlock micropayments on Cardano. Now, this is all the way back from November 9th of 2022. This isn't new, which means that... But I never read this and I never shared it, and I haven't been hearing too much being talked about it. And so I figured I would touch on this a little bit just to give people an idea as to what's happening here. Let me go ahead and expand this a little, make it a little bigger just in case you're trying to follow along in any way. Scalability is key to ensuring that a blockchain can process millions of transactions without large increases in fees and transaction settlement times. Addressing scalability issues was one of the founding principles of Cardano and is the focus of the Basho era or development phase. The Cardano platform will scale by improving the processing power of the main chain by implementing layer 1 enhancements, and also by adding processing power that works off the main blockchain, layer 2 solutions. Together, these solutions boost network performance, providing higher throughput and low transaction processing costs. The Hydra family of protocols is one of the key components of Cardano's Layer 2 scaling journey. The Hydra head is the first in this suite of protocols. Hydra heads are ultimately each node. Every one of these, like over 3,000 nodes, I'm pretty sure can effectively become a head of the Hydra. Each of them processing like 1,000 transactions a second or something to that effect. And so this scalability solution, it's so huge. It's so huge. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait to see all this stuff running effectively the way it's all supposed to. Hydra for payments will simplify the use of the Hydra head protocol for a variety of payment use cases. Just as the first generation of Light Wallet functionality served as an enabler for basic network access, Hydra for payments will unlock the power of micropayments in the Cardano ecosystem. Hydra for payments will offer a toolkit for Light Wallet developers to continuously leverage the Hydra family of protocols for building products that better serve user needs, reducing operating costs, and enable higher throughput across the growing Cardano network. This is so big. And here's the thing, too. Think of how much the decentralization for Cardano will continue to expand and grow on a global level as the options, rewards, and other benefits associated with running a node continue to grow. I mean, just that alone, if you think about it, this is going to be big. What if node operators were to somehow be able to generate like a little tiny stipend of transaction fees? You know, maybe JED or ADA for that matter, and really start being able to share in the wealth. And it wasn't just about what blocks you mint, but the utilization of your Hydra head on your node, and what kind of a role that could play in being a node operator, and how potentially lucrative that could be. Do you think how soon do you think it would be until we got to 10,000 nodes worldwide? I think that would be a pretty big deal, if you ask me. So yeah, I mean, this is big news, and I'm super pumped about it. I really want to see auctions on Cardano. That is going to be a significant deal. The Hydra head protocol is a layer 2 scalability solution for Cardano. The protocol consists of smart contracts and software that allow any group of participants to establish an isomorphic multi-party state channel Hydra heads with each other. Hydra head channels are beneficial for running auctions on Cardano because layer 2 solutions provide better capabilities in terms of transaction throughput, transaction finality, costs. Cardano layer 1 is the underlying layer. And yeah, it should lower transaction fees quite a bit, which is going to be a really big deal, because if we want to see microtransactions, that's going to be really important. The Hydra head auction design. Cardano can run different auction types using the Hydra head protocol. Auction designs on a single head can cover basic single head auctions, single head secret auctions, delegated custodial auctions, voucher auctions, or delegated voucher auctions. Auction designs on networks of Hydra heads can cover such cases as star-shaped auctions or constellation schema auctions. For the reference implementation of an auction using the Hydra head protocol, the teams choose the delegated voucher auction design, including core English style auction features. For a detailed analysis of possible options with their benefits and limitations, see the full paper linked below. The initial design of the auction aims to provide the following features. A group of delegates can open a Hydra head capable of hosting an auction for an NFT asset provided by a seller. The seller can distribute the right to participate, e.g., via participation tokens. What immediately comes to mind? Sotheby's? Basically saying, hey, if you're in the in group and you've got a participation token, maybe on the most upscale, valuable NFTs out there, well, maybe some of these auction houses start selling either a monthly membership or an annual fee to be able to participate in their auctions. That'll be that'll happen, I'm sure. In the auction, to prospective bidders who have locked their deductible deposits in a smart contract for the auction. Holy cow, this is going to get crazy. Each bidder can submit a bid to the auction by sending it to one of the delegates, who will then broadcast it to the rest of the delegates. Delegates can collectively acknowledge bids by multi-signing via the Hydra Head protocol, thus including the bids in the Hydra Head ledger state. When the auction deadline elapses, the delegates can deterministically settle the bids within the Hydra Head to determine the winning bid. Delegates can close the Hydra Head. If the auction is settled, a voucher can be issued to the winning bidder, which allows the winning bidder to redeem the seller's NFT asset in exchange for the bid amount. If the auction is not settled, its bids can be settled on layer 1 to determine the winning bid, and then the voucher can be issued to the winning bidder. Losing bidders can redeem their deductible deposits when the auction's Hydra Head closes and the auction is settled. The winning bidder can use the funds in his deductible deposit in his payment to the seller for the NFT asset. When the voucher is issued to the winning bidder, a deadline is set to redeem the seller's NFT asset. If the winning bidder does not redeem the seller's NFT asset by the deadline, the seller can claim the winning bidder's deductible deposit. The voucher UTXO can only be spent by the winning bidder to redeem the seller's NFT, or by the seller to claim the winning bidder's deductible deposit after the redemption deadline. Might want to check out these papers. Just look this up. I mean, this is going to be a big deal. IOG and M Labs cooperate to develop a reference implementation of an auction using Hydra protocols. So check that stuff out, folks. This is going to be a big deal. Make sure you grab yourself a Murder of Crows NFT if you haven't already, for fun and because you like little birds. And definitely get ready to start checking out SoBlocks, because once we've got some more big features coming, and this is going to be an ongoing thing, obviously, throughout the bear market. And pretty soon we're going to be opening SoBlocks.com up to the public. So you won't have to have a Murder of Crows NFT or a SoBlocks governance token to be able to get access and get engaged. And you're not going to have to wait for your, because I know there are hundreds of accounts waiting to be approved. We're going to open all of that, and then we're going to open it all up to the public, and we're going to start growing this thing. I will say that I got some help. A friend of mine has privately invested in SoBlocks with me and my primary developer, and it's definitely taking the edge off of me, because there's so much coming and there's so much happening, and honestly, in a bear market, it's not easy to fund stuff all by your lonesome. So yeah, it's not a public funding thing, not a public anything. This is just a friend of mine who wanted involved in, and we worked it all out, and so he's going to help out with some of the development expenses and so forth. So there's definitely a lot of cool stuff coming. Make sure you check it out. And until next time, guys, hopefully this was educational. You learned something. I'm still super pumped about Hydra, relationships with M Labs 10, all kinds of stuff happening. So enjoy your Monday, and until next time, guys, grow your coins, and I'll see you soon.